everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki, known here as the One-Handed Bandit, and as you can tell from the title of this video and my background, that I will be doing a review or a look using the Makeup Shayla and Colourpop second collection. It is the Proceed with Caution collection, and I did purchase the PR kit, and I will be creating a look using her palette. She also had 2 lip kits. She has a this is the palette, this is a lip kit, this is the second lip kit, and it also came with 2 blushes. So I will be using those products on my skin today. And I also will be using mostly Colourpop products. So I did not start with my brows before my video because I wanted to go ahead and do my brows with my Colourpop brow pencil. And I will be speeding up some portions of the video that pretty much isn't what this video is about, but mostly with the Proceed with Caution collection. So if you would like to see how I create a look using the Colourpop and Shayla collection, keep watching. So I purchased a lot of Colourpop products, and one of my favorite is their brow pencil, and I like the shade Black and Brown. So I'm going to speed up this portion of the video as well as my face products. But the eyes, the lips, and the blush, I'll probably do a talk through, and my family is probably going to come in here in a few moments and interrupt me. So I'll probably be doing a voiceover at some portion in this video. And I do apologize, but I do try to do voiceovers as much as possible because my household is crazy. So I'm going to line my eyes and this video will pretty much be a first impression. I have not opened any of the products other than to look at the palette and make sure that it was not broken. So I do have some Colourpop concealers, but I don't have very much left in either of the bottles. So I do have these 2, and as you can see, they are pretty much empty. But Dark 30 is my favorite, so I'm just going to see how much I can squeeze out of there. Just going to wipe the sides. So now that that is all blended, I'm going to prime my face with the Colourpop primer. This is the All-Star Matte Blur Primer. So let's dive into this collection, and we're going to go into the star of the show, which is of course the eyeshadow palette. And let's see if I can get it open. This is the packaging, which is very cute, and on the back you do have the names of all the shades. And this is the palette, and it also has the back with the names as well. It is a hard plastic, which is not the paper cardboard that she had in her last collab. And let's open up the palette. I'm gonna cover up the mirror so that I don't blind you, but this is the palette. Very neutral shades that I would typically wear, which is why I purchased it, because I'm not into a lot of flashy colors, but I do them here on my channel just to create content. So I'm just going to add a little bit more of that concealer to my eyelid just to get my eyes ready for the shadows. So I'm going in with a Morphe E27 blending brush, and I am going to use the first shade in the palette is Culture. Now she did have this shade in her last Perception palette, but I'm going to use this, which is a very good brown transition shade. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the next shade, which is, so that first shade was Culture. I'm going to deepen it up a little bit with this shade Maintenance, which is this deep burgundy brown. And I'm going to add that in my crease. And of course, I went ahead and cut my crease off camera. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix these two shades, and I'm just going to add those to my lid. I'm actually using more of the shade Warning, and I'm just packing that color on. So next I'm going to go into this black shade, which also has gold reflex in it, and it is called Gloves On. So I'm going to go back into the palette, and of course I'm going to use that yellow shade, which is called Caution, and I'm going to add that to my inner corners. Now I'm just going to line my eyes with my NYX Matte Black Liquid Liner. And I'm using the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara just to prep my lashes for falsies. And then I'm going to stay on the realm of Colourpop, and I'm going to use my Colourpop No Filter Foundation. And I don't know, it seems like the foundation is a little bit dark for me now. Last time I used it, it looked okay. But we're just going to go ahead and proceed because the final look is what matters. And I'm also going to use the Colourpop concealer as well, and I believe this one is Dark 42. So I'm also going to use this Colourpop pressed powder in Deep Dark, and I'm just going to use that on the outer portion of my face, not where I placed the concealer. But where I did place the concealer, I'm just going to use this medium deep loose setting powder. So going back into the palette once again, I'm going to use this gold shade, which is called Dead End, and I'm just going to use that to highlight my brow bone. So going back into the collection, I'm going to be using one of these blushes, and I'm going to use the darker one, which is called Obstruct, and I'm just going to add that one to my cheek. So this is the packaging. It's the same packaging just like the palette, the hard plastic. Now this collection did not include a highlighter, so I'm going to use Shayla's highlighter from her first collection, which is in the shade Boomin', and I'm just going to add that to all the places that I typically highlight. And now it's time for lips, and this is the part I was most anticipating about. And I have these two lip kits, and I'm going to use Slow Down, and this is the nudie one that Shayla used in her video. And this is the liner, which is BFF4. Yay, I'm so happy for this liner. I have been looking for a liner like this in my collection, which is a deep brown liner. And then I'm going to go in with the liquid lip, and that one is called Slow Down. It looks very much like the Kylie lip kits. So I'm just going to add that to my lips. And I'm also going to set my face with the Colourpop All-Star Setting Spray. And now I'm going to take some of that Boomin' highlighter and just add that in my inner corner. And that is it. That is the final look that I've created with the Shayla X Colourpop Collection in Proceed with Caution, and I absolutely love this palette. I will definitely be using it definitely this week, and you will be seeing a few more looks from me using this palette. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.